My name is Todd. I'm the curator here at the Scarborough Sea Life Centre. So that means that I get to look after all the amazing animals that we have at the centre. That includes making sure we provide really high levels of welfare. I suppose the really cool bit that we get to do is seal rehabilitation here. Here at the centre we house 4 resident common seals, or harbour seals as they're known, and they range from being about 8 years old all the way to nearly 30. So they're our permanent residents and they show off the common seals that we have around the coast. And then we also have our rehabilitation hospital, and the numbers there can vary up to 30 that we bring in every year that we rehabilitate and then release back to the wild. And that's both for common seals or harbour seals and grey seals as well. They come to us from all over the Yorkshire coast, so anywhere down from Sperm Point and in fact all the way up to Middlesbrough. We'll bring them into the centre initially and we'll have a vet come and have a look at them and make an assessment on what course of action they require, and that can be anything from just a simple range of antibiotics and anti-inflammatories right through to even operations with some of them to make sure that they're fit enough and well enough to release to the wild. Once our seals have gone through the hospital and they're well enough and they're used to swimming in a bit of water, the final stage of the rehabilitation is to move them out into our pup pool. So we have an outdoor pool which basically gets them used to being in all these wonderful elements on the Yorkshire coast. We then just feed them up a little bit more, establish that they can dive to some depth, and then we look to release them. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're draining down the pool, and then we're going to capture them, and then we're going to take them up to a nice secluded bay where we can then look to release them back out into the wild. I think the biggest thing we'd like to inform the public with is don't interact with seals more than anything. Most of them are on nice secluded beaches, but we do find individuals that haul out on busy tourist beaches. Now that often leaves them getting disturbed and they just need leaving alone. A lot of the times the pups are just hauled out, resting, recuperating a bit of energy after feeding. You can imagine they're really small and it's a big sea that they're swimming around in, so they need to rest just as much as we do. Best thing you can do is contact ourselves, the RSPCA or British Divers, and they'll come down, we'll have a look at the seal, we'll assess them and see whether or not it needs to come in for rehabilitation. So please enjoy them from afar, but refrain from going too close to any seals or any colony.